Welcome back to Weathering the Dystopia. So today let's talk about soil and learning more about your soil. The soil itself is a living organism. It is full of millions, billions, I don't know, possibly even trillions of microscopic organisms per square foot. The more organisms you have, generally, the healthier your soil is. So then you have the microorganisms in your soil, you have the macroorganisms in your soil. So the micro means you can't see it, macro means you can. So like microscope, you know. So yeah, we have all this life in our soil. It is it's essentially a living organism. It's very similar to the microorganisms that live in your digestive tract. There are a lot of creatures in there that they constantly are working on breaking things down, turning things into other things, turning raw materials into like breaking apart proteins, and mining minerals from down lower in the subsoil where there is less life and activity, and even from the bedrock in some cases. So all of this life, like teeming and churning in your soil, all of that has been oftentimes removed in the construction process during houses. So they strip all the topsoil off and then they sell it. So you don't get it back unless you pay for it. And if the people who bought your house right after it was built didn't pay for it, then you're probably living on pretty abused and denuded soil. So what we need to do is we need to understand the components that would usually be present in the native soil of our area, and then we need to try to build our soil back up into a healthy ecosystem. If there isn't a good base layer of microbiology, like the microorganisms, the tiny stuff you can't see, then there is not all that machinery to turn the stuff that dies and falls onto the ground into soil. So soil is basically the decomposed remains of trillions of organisms over a nearly uncountable number of years. And it can take many, 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 many decades to rebuild soil ecology once it's lost. There are a few things that you can do to kickstart the process to help heal your soil, and that's healthy soil ecology is what's going to put vitamins and minerals and nutrients and all of the things that your body needs into the vegetables and the fruits and the nuts that you're growing. And if you're grazing livestock on your land, it is what is going to that healthy soil ecology and being able to grow healthy plants on top of it is what is going to be able to feed your animals and get them healthy and full of nutrients and minerals to feed you. So soil is the base of food. We need to understand our soil. We need to take really good care of our soil. And yeah, so I think I'll be doing like a whole little mini series on soil just because it's so important. And I think it's also a little bit lacking in current TikTok content. So trying to fill a niche, I guess. All right, everybody. So I will see you soon. Take care. Joy is resistance.